The work is always in a constant state of becoming. It's always in a process of evolving over time. Whenever I make virtual work, I'm interested first and foremost in virtual experiences of and from the real world. I'm not interested in making kind of simulated spaces or simulated objects. I'm interested in real people and real places. I'm an artist and a professor of new media art at Emerson College in Boston. My practice revolves around the idea of harnessing the power of emerging technologies to create new forms of public art. I'm addressing the big social, political, and environmental issues of our time, so my work can be quite political. I went to the University of California in San Diego, and I became disenchanted with the idea of art as a commodity. I'm most interested in art that can manifest itself in a public context and actually play a role, not just in identifying political issues that are of importance, but also ultimately playing a role in political change. I came to augmented reality as a public artist first. How do I make art in the public sphere? And augmented reality, the minute it became accessible to users worldwide, it was an obvious form for me to be working in. I can choose to exhibit my work anywhere I want in the world. It subverts the need for tastemakers and authorities. Border Memorial Frontera de los Muertos is an augmented reality public art project and memorial dedicated to the thousands of migrant workers who have died along the US-Mexico border in recent years trying to cross the desert southwest in search of work and a better life. The application uses geolocation software to superimpose individual augments at precise GPS coordinates of each recorded death, enabling the public to see the objects integrated into the physical location as if they existed in the real world. When I first started working with augmented reality, this was the first kind of project that developed in my thinking about how to create a virtual monument in this new mobile network space. It's my hope that the work can act as a kind of catalyst for action within the culture. So it's simply not enough to draw attention to an issue in the world. I really want to activate people. Coming Home, it consists of virtual scenes, 8 virtual scenes distributed across the city of San Francisco, addressing homelessness and dispossession, where we asked the community to tell us their stories, and then we documented those stories in virtual reality and allowed people to experience those stories through the screens of their smartphones. People can go around the city with their cell phones looking for these virtual scenes. So it's a way of engaging the people with the space of the city itself, but then also kind of juxtaposing these experiences.
I specialize in public art and museum studies. What I think about Craig's work in particular and augmented reality, it can be democratizing. People are becoming more comfortable with this technology, using it in their own lives on a daily basis. So then Craig's work and the work of his colleagues doesn't seem so strange or distant to them. And if they can be open to the technology, if that's not a barrier, then they become open or at least exposed to a whole kind of variety of ideas that they may not have encountered before.
Can AR drive change? I don't think that inherently AR drives the change, but I do think that art can drive change. So augmented reality art, I hope, can drive change.
Virtual and augmented reality can kind of cut through the noise of our public sphere and move people to care and to do something.
Hyundai Motor, connecting art and technology.